Scrap DiBiase, man. We now rocking with RapAboutTV, man. Shout out Lifers Club, you know, shout out BNOM, best nigga out of America. Go cop that tape. Spin Roller Live Mixtapes, that piff. You catch the boy, man, at SD_ATM. That's on Instagram, man, Twitter, man. Fuck with the movement, man. AG, Squad, ATM shit. You already know, SD.
The same niggas that I flex with, gon' be that way till I exit. 4 kicks that I step with, you ain't fucking on to the next bitch. That flame flow I've been blessed with.
Right now we out here, posted outside of Flowers High School. This man to the left with me, Scrap DiBiase.
I'm best nigga out of Maryland, man. Scrap DiBiase out here fucking with my nigga Ab Judah, man. You see how you doing it, man. Lifers Club, shout out Lifers Club, shout out RapAboutTV, shout out ATM. Host Squad, AG, we out here, baby.
Aside from all that, man, how do we get to this point right here where we interviewing SD_ATM?
Man, just straight up work, man. Just music we've been hitting them with, man. The way we taking over the scene with, like, niggas ain't heard this type of shit out of Maryland. Like, it's new.
How did you, like, what? I always ask this question, like, how do people, like, I always wonder how people stumble across, you know, the paths they meet in life. Like, what brought you to the music, or what brought, you know, music to you?
Always had a love for music, you know what I mean? I didn't always have the passion to be a rapper. I wasn't always aspiring to be one, but I always had a love for music regardless of shit. Like, that shit go deeper. From influences that, you know what I mean? Shit like that for real. But I just ended up in a real good situation where I started fucking with somebody, had a studio situation, got up in there, so took off from that.
Speaking of influences, like, I don't really hear, I can't point out specific artists that, you know what I'm saying, that influence you in your music, but who did you look to?
I grabbed from so many places. I fuck with so many different styles of music, but like, from starts, you gotta throw Dipset out there. It's like my favorite group of all time. You got Jay, you got Fab, you got Beanie, you got a lot of inspirations, man. Zero, you know what I mean? I can fuck your head. I can take you all around the country with niggas I gained influence from, for real, man. Like, really just, I really fuck with a lot of different music. Not even just rappers, like singers too, you know what I mean?
Okay. And when did you start actually, you know, I'm gonna take it serious, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be something that I pursue.
I'm gonna say about 2011, maybe 2012.
Oh, so recently?
Basically. Not too long ago. It was 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Record the music here, you know, drop it, take a break, be back to life, you know what I mean? But now niggas really just putting the pedal to the metal.
What you think the delay was in putting out music and recording it and letting people hear?
Yeah, more so with just trying to execute, you know what I mean? Focusing on the execution, like at the ultimate level for real, like trying to make sure everything hit the way I need to hit. You know what I mean? The timing is everything, you know what I mean?
Right. So let me ask you, the previous tapes, what's this, number 4?
It's 3.
It's 3, okay. What you think was the toughest part from you know, the first tape to this point that you at right now?
Toughest part?
The biggest challenge, because I feel like every artist got a different challenge, you know,
the biggest challenge is just, you know what I mean, going back through the process again. You know what I mean? Just the campaigning process, the prepping for it, the planning, the spending bread, the marketing, all that stuff. Like, but I mean, like, once you get the hang, once you know what, like, I know what angle to take now just from all the stuff I've been through, messing with the rap stuff, like the different connects I've met, the different camera people, graphic designers, you know what I mean, etc. You know how to move now.
Right.
I know what I need. I know what I need now, more so than how it was when I first came into this shit. Like, you just come into this shit. I thought I could buy my way into this shit. I came out the gate just paying for any feature, paying for any beat, paying for this, paying for that, just throwing bread. But you gotta really know how to place your bread. You gotta know where to spend that cash up.
And how did you use that? You know what I'm saying? What did you change from the first tape to the second tape, and then from the second tape to BNOM?
The second tape was Chinatown. That was more like a little EP, a little smoker joint, just to show niggas the little creative side. You know what I mean? Let them know it's deeper than just bottle popping and fucking bitches and doing, you know what I'm saying, smoking weed, shit like that. Like, had to really just hit them and show them a creative side. But then, you know, transitioning to now, like, I'm just really showing niggas what the fuck I really can do this shit. Like, I'm not just another nigga saying I'm a rapper. I don't want to be in the mode of just the next nigga that they talking about. You know what I mean? Like, don't compare me to nobody. Like, I'm really trying to do this shit on the A1 level.
Whips out of Germany, tree from Arizona. Loud ass aroma that'll leave you in a coma. Henny by the fifth, you can miss me with Corona. Shorty, I can't give my heart to you cause I am not a donut.
I want to switch topics. I want to talk about this most recent project, BNOM. What do BNOM stand for, and what, you know what I'm saying, what made you go with that title?
BNOM, man, basically stand for best nigga out of Maryland. You know what I mean? Like, that's the attitude I gotta have attacking this rap shit. So that's the way I want to kick it to them. That's how I want them to see me. That's how I want them to know me.
I feel like that's a bold statement.
No.
Especially for, you know what I'm saying, somebody on their third tape. For you to step out and just jump in there and say, look, I'm the best nigga out of Maryland. You know what I'm saying? All the respects due to everybody else doing their thing, but I'm the one that you should be, you know what I'm saying, listening to, paying attention.
That's what it's a sport. That's what I'm in it for.
I agree.
I gotta be trying to be the best. I can't be trying to blend in. Standing out is key. That's key. Like, you know what I mean? Just creating your own platform for real.
When you first, you know what I'm saying, came up with the title, did you get any backlash from your team or from, you know what I'm saying, folks around the way? Or
been telling me I should have went with that. Like, niggas was happy as shit I finally went ahead with that. Like, I had, like, before this was called BNOM, I was gonna call the tape Man on a Mission. And that was like a year ago, for real. Like, when I first was working on the first project, like, the crazy thing about BNOM is, like, it's so much new material on BNOM. I could have had a whole tape before this.
Right.
But I just wanted, you know what I mean? It ain't just about dropping something. It's about how you drop, what you drop, how you drop it.
What was the best time you had in the studio, or your favorite track that you recorded? Something that you know that stood out to you. Dollar Signs. Was it
recording wise though?
Okay.
Dollar Signs. Okay. Just cause, like, actually the day I recorded it, I actually shot a video to it in studio. You know what I mean? But a little situation happened. Wasn't able to get that footage out. But, you know, all in all, like, it was just, you know what I mean, like, from start to finish, how the track came in, you know what I mean, like, niggas was like, you got one with that one on Bucks. It's crazy, because I recorded the joint, I wrote the joint, but I didn't realize what I had right then and there. It took some, I had to digest it for real.
So you got other big records on the joint, like, you know, what you're talking about, and even the intro. Threes, all these type of records, but the ones that stand out to me, honestly, are the little more introspective records, like, you know, All Yours and
it's crazy because them really be my favorites. Man.
Yeah,
like real life. I just like to show versatility, get something to my fans, my listeners, show them that I could do it. You know what I mean? But my favorite joint off the tape, Food for Thought.
Food for Thought. Yeah,
everybody know me, know that. You know what I mean? My favorite joint. Like, the shit real deep. I wrote this shit 4 days after my boy passed. R.I.P. to Bo, man. Shout out Big Bo.
Rest in peace.
You know what I mean? Wrote it 4 days right after he passed. You know what I mean? So all that shit just came straight from the soul. Like, I can give you some catchy turn-up shit, but then I can give you some deep shit too. And that's what I try to use to my, you know what I mean? I try to work with what I know I can do. I know I can give you some lyrics. I know I can give you some bars, but I know I can turn you up too.
You got the production, you know what I'm saying, not to leave that out. You got some standout production on there.
Oh yeah, shout out Metro Boomin, man. Shout out Metro Boomin, shout out KE on the track.
Jack
shout out Olympics, yeah. Metro Boomin had Jack Triple. Shout out B-Day too, man. Yeah. Real live though, on the under the radar, I think B-Day might be one of the best producers out of this area too. You know what I mean? But shout out B-Day, man. If y'all don't know, he did Dollar Signs, he did Food for Thought, what we talking about, All Yours. That's all B-Day right there. Yeah, that's ATM La Familia. That's La Familia right there, man.
I've been watching you for a second, like since the first tape, and I see growth, you know what I'm saying? And you seem like one of the people that like to be in the studio, you know what I'm saying? It's not a burden for you to go and record a record or sit in the studio for hours on end. How did you get that type of you know what I'm saying, character or that type of personality built inside?
I actually had a studio inside my house, you know what I mean? So like, oftentimes, like real life, Dollar Signs was written inside, like basically sitting inside my studio, just playing the beat, just letting it go through, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta love this shit. You can't just, you know what I mean? A lot of niggas come into this shit with the hustle and mentality. You gotta separate, you gotta understand what you gotta do. Like, it's rules of everything, you know what I mean? Like, there's certain shit you gotta do. You gotta respect and love this shit. This shit ain't gonna, you know what I mean? It ain't gonna be around for you. You don't wanna just hit the scene, stumble across a hit record, and and not be able to maintain it. You love this shit, you know what I mean? You definitely gonna be able to put in, you continue to put in what this shit's gonna take to keep you out here. And that's where we at with it, man. It don't stop.
Fuck niggas, fuck bitches. Only money. Turn no visit to the digits. Clock till I get it. Niggas talk, but I live it. These niggas just give it. Middle finger to a critic. Always staying on my pivot. On my mind like a fitted. I ain't playing with you niggas. And I ain't saying to you niggas. Straight spraying on you niggas. No games on you niggas. Just bang on you niggas. And these hoes they can swerve. Bitches got a lot of nerve.
What do this street,
block, man.
This street, this neighborhood, you know what I'm saying, meaning?
It's the realest block on the AG right now, man. 91st block, man. Shout out my nigga J1. Shout out my nigga, man. Shout out my nigga Big Mike. Who else we got out this joint? My nigga Tylo, Fraylo. Yeah, we out this joint right now, man.
How do this block, you know what I'm saying, this street right here influence your music?
I mean, a lot of the old heads on this street told me a lot of shit that I know. I handle business real old school for real, for the most part. You can say that for real, you know what I mean? Like, and a lot of the people that I grew up with around this, like, you know what I mean? A lot of that shit, you know what I mean? You grow from what you around. Right. You pick up from what you come from, for real. You know what I mean? What you learn along the way. Like it's other motherfuckers who make mistakes for you, basically. Yeah. You know what I mean? Definitely.
So that's what smart people. Smart people learn from
exactly. You gotta learn from the next nigga mistake or what the next nigga went through. Nigga kick you some game, you better church that shit. You gotta appreciate it. You gotta take it in, digest it, use it, understand. Shit definitely gets real.
What's the basis behind ATM? Was it a label? Is it childhood friends? What's the basis behind that?
I mean, ATM for real, man. ATM.
Oh shit.
ATM, we really a squad. Like real live, like I'm the only rapper out of ATM. ATM don't really have nothing to do with rapping. I tell niggas that shit all the time, but at the same token, I got a talent. So at the same token, I'm trying to pursue that for real. You know what I mean? Definitely put on for the squad. We definitely expanded. Like I'm trying to take ATM past me. I'm trying to take that shit as far as I can take it. I mean, as far as where I'm trying to take it, I'm trying to take this shit like out of here, man. I'm trying to have it so that a motherfucker way out in Idaho know what the fuck Landover, Maryland is. That's my goal. That's why I see us taking this shit. Like niggas that I move with too. Shout out to the whole AG as well, man. Everybody out here, we got Noriega out here rapping, we got Tylo out here rapping, we got Loud Pack Leaf. You know what I mean? Like in all realisticness, this area is untapped. It's untouched. And once we put the stamp on the shit, I feel like niggas gonna know us. That's the goal.
How far you feel like you are from being one of them names that you mentioned? You know what I'm saying? Somebody that's, you know, just a name.
I feel like it's a matter of time. Keep the grind going. Keep up what I'm doing. As long as I focus on what I'm doing, handle what I'm doing, everything else gonna take care of itself. Niggas gonna hear about it.
Is that something that you put a time stamp on, or is it something
you can't? I mean, in real life, you can't put a time stamp on when you gonna get out here. All you can keep doing is trying to work to get out here. You know what I mean? And as long as I keep working to get out here, I feel like I'm gonna get out here. Right. Mentally.
So if you had one more word, you know what I'm saying, just something that you want to leave the people with, maybe about you or about the tape, just one statement to summarize the whole thing. What would it be?
Versatility. Versatile, man. You gotta keep it versatile. Definitely. It don't matter what position you put me in, you know what I mean? Like, I make a way out. Right. I'm that versatile.
That's the way to be, man. Shout out to you, man.
You already know, Ab Judah, man. Shout out my nigga Ab Judah, too, man. You already know, like, niggas don't even realize, like, me and this man right here go way back, man. We go way back to being drunk and 410s and shit like that. My nigga right here, though, man. We're real loud, though. Best nigga out of Maryland. Everybody, if you ain't copy yet, you need to go grab that. You definitely need to go grab that. Don't just grab that shit. I'm telling you, grab that shit. Grab that shit. Get shit, the hot shit on the streets right now. Best nigga out of Maryland. Right over Maryland. PZ out here. On 91st right now. Shout out to all my niggas out this joint. Already know, finessing and I'm swerving all facts. He ain't your man, but you showed him where you